Hi everyone, so today I just wanted to talk about hitting a pretty big lifting milestone. I'm finally able to rep out 315 pounds on the flat bench. It's been a big goal of mine for a long time now. Finally did it yesterday, so I just wanted to talk about that, how I did it, and just brag about it. So, if you've been following my channel for a while, I started on YouTube like 6, 7 years ago now. I was really skinny, really weak. I was very lean, but also very weak. I was primarily focusing on cycling and cardio. Weight training was just something I was doing, kind of just to like maintain muscle, not get like super skinny, but I was more just interested in cycling, being really lean, having abs, and it shows. I'll show some footage of me struggling to bench 185 pounds, obviously look quite a bit different back then. So now, I've been focusing on just trying to get as big and strong as possible, focus on weight training. I still do cardio, but not nearly as much. And, eating more protein, things like that. So that helped to get bigger and stronger for sure. And on top of that, last year, I guess it's been around 6 months now, I got the home gym, which you can see behind me. I got a squat rack, bench, weight set. And that's really helped with being consistent. I've never trained this consistently ever in my life because of my issues with depression. I'd lift for a few months, then I'd get depressed, not do anything, get back into training, get depressed. And now, even when I get super, super depressed, gym's right there in my living room. So it hasn't been an issue. It hasn't, my depression hasn't gotten in the way of my training to the point where I miss days or I take weeks off at a time. So far, with the home gym, I haven't missed any sessions. That's helped tremendously. I've also improved my programming, just my technique on a number of lifts. That's all helped to get me to where I'm now with the 315 bench. So I'll show you the footage here. As you can see, this wasn't particularly difficult. The weight is flying up very easily. So I was doing 5 sets of 3 repetitions here. If you've been following my workouts recently on the flat bench, I've been doing 3 sets of 5. The reason why I switched to 5 sets of 3 here was because the week prior, I was benching 305 pounds for 3 sets of 5. On the last rep of the last set, I failed that repetition. That was because I slipped on the bench and I lost balance, but my arms buckled and it felt like my shoulders almost dislocated. So just to make sure I didn't miss a rep this week and hurt myself, I just, lowered the rep count per set, but increased the number of sets. That's why I did that. This was actually an unscheduled PR as well. So I was supposed to do 310 pounds yesterday, but my chest was feeling super, not sore. I was just getting weird aches and pains. Near the end of a meso, you start to get weird aches and pains. I'm getting a lot of weird pain just, around my shoulders. I knew that, if I hit 310 yesterday, I just wouldn't be able to hit 315 the next week. I'm going to have to deload next week. I can just feel it. So I figured, what the hell? I'll jump from 305 to 315, and I was feeling strong, so I figured I'd just go for it, and didn't miss a rep. Perfect technique. You can see that was relatively easy for me to hit. Most of those sets were an RIR of about 2 to 3. The first few were definitely RIR at least 3. The last few probably RIR 2. So repping out 315 was pretty easy. It wasn't that difficult. Didn't feel that hard, which I'm pretty proud of. I've mentioned this many times before. I don't follow, Greg Doucette's advice where, train to failure every set. I've been, making sure that I have reps in the tank with each set. That has helped tremendously. My strength has, skyrocketed because I don't train like an idiot and burn myself out and, just wear myself down prematurely. I just make sure that I always have reps in the tank. And as you can see, repping out 315. I don't think I'd be repping out 315 if I was training to failure all the time. I don't think I've trained to failure on the bench since I got the home gym. So goes to show that, holding back, making sure you don't train to failure, that's where you get the best results. Greg Doucette is just a moron and he doesn't know how to train or program. And from here, the plan that I have now is I'm just going to increase the amount of repetitions that I do per set with 315. I'm not going to be adding weight for a while, even though this didn't feel that heavy. I did injure myself a few months ago. I pulled my pec here and I almost tore the pec. And it's still not entirely healed, so this felt like I was kind of on my limit for what my pec can handle, so I'm just going to increase the rep count for a little while, and once I can get to around 10 reps on the first set, then maybe I'll consider adding weight from there. But I think I'm just going to, chill out in the 315 range for a little bit until I add weight, just to give my, chest and body a chance to heal and adapt. Ultimate goal for the end of the year is hitting 405 pounds for, a 1 rep max, and I think I am well on my way to hitting that goal. Even with some of the setbacks, with pulling the pec, hasn't really been too big of an issue, so I think I can hit 405 by the end of the year. Shouldn't be too difficult to do that. So, tell me what you think. Do you think that I've gotten strong? I've made some gains over the last few years. Do you think you're stronger than me? Probably not. I don't see too many people, even on fitness, YouTube, repping out 315. So I'm pretty proud of the progress I've made, even though I'm not the strongest being in the universe yet. I think I've gotten actually, decently strong. So proud of the progress I've made. Happy about everything that's happened recently with my training, despite some setbacks, still making gains. So tell me what you think in the comment section down below. By the way, I don't take steroids. I've seen more and more people claim that I'm on steroids as I've gotten bigger and stronger, but I don't take steroids. I've never taken steroids before. Don't take any performance-enhancing drugs other than creatine. But yeah, tell me what you think in the comment section down below, and as always, keep making those vegan gains.
What a relief! When will this poisonous product cease? This is another public service announcement. You can believe it or you can doubt it. Let us begin now with the cow. The way it gets to your plate and how.